Are you tired being left behind while the rich get richer? Well, it's time to turn that around. Welcome to The Smart Investor, where we help teach people about finance and how to become financially independent. Make sure to subscribe and like the video if it helps you in your financial journey. In this video, I'm going to spill the tea on all the insider secrets to building wealth. Trust me, if you follow these tips, you'll be on your way joining the wealthy club in no time. So, sit back, grab a snack, and get ready to take notes because this is about to get real. Number 1 is a bit obvious, but educate yourself first. If we ever want to change our financial status, we must begin with our mindset. You can start adjusting your mindset by becoming familiar with the basics of finance. It's crazy that some people are employed but are still unaware of basic concepts like how to file their taxes. While some people just choose to ignore this or think they can just get someone to do it for them, this is the wrong approach, guys. Familiarizing yourself, or at the very least knowing how to file your own taxes, is a good idea. Also, familiarize yourself with basic terms such as income, expenses, net worth, return on investment, passive income, financial independence, and etc. If those don't sound familiar to you, you've got a lot of watching to do on the channel, guys. Additionally, read all the books you can find that are related to finance. If reading isn't your thing, you can listen to podcasts or anything that will make you financially aware. The point is to never stop learning. But in the process, you should also be cautious because the internet has all kinds of information. Some of it is true, but others are misleading. If you want to find the best information, a good bet is to check out successful investors. Follow their social media pages and blogs because they should have some pretty insightful things to tell you. Number 2, get a regular income source first. If you want to become wealthy one day and you don't come from money, then my friend, you better have a plan. You can't just wake up and decide that you want to start accumulating wealth. First, you need a clear plan, which should factor in your source of income, whether that will be a regular job or a side hustle. Once you have saved enough, you should then start researching ways to grow what you have saved into something substantial. This might mean investing in the stock market, starting a business, or getting education and certifications for a high-income skill. Whichever one you choose, make sure you're also mentally prepared for the possibility that it may not work out for you, and you'll have to start all over again. There are risks that should be taken. Number 3, make a budget and stick to it. For some reason, some people think it's unpopular to have a budget. Having a budget and setting a limit on your spending is being too strict. However, they fail to see the plethora of benefits that budgeting provides. First, you'll become disciplined and stop yourself from overspending on things that are not a priority. This can certainly help you build your savings and eventually your wealth. And personally, I use the 50-30-20 rule, which is quite simple yet very effective. 50% of my earnings goes to needs like rent, food, or healthcare, 30% to wants like shopping or entertainment, and 20% goes to my savings. By planning your income this way, you'll find your wealth growing steadily each month. In fact, it'll seem quite effortless. The main point of budgeting is to reduce your spending and maximize your savings. It's like trading one thing for the other, with the only difference that saving is way more beneficial than spending. Number 4, build an emergency fund. Imagine this scenario. You have the 2000 Toyota Corolla that has served you well for several years, but it's now getting old and starting to have problems. As it is your only car and you rely on it heavily for work and commuting, you wouldn't know where the money would come from if anything bad were to happen to it. But one day, it did happen, and your car breaks down with an enormous repair bill, and you're unsure of where the money will come from. Your only options are selling any investment to pay for the repair or going into debt with high interest. These are not the best options in the world, and to avoid such stressful decisions, you need to build an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and if your car were to break down in the middle of nowhere with no insurance, your emergency fund would have saved the day. This fund should be able to cover 6 to 12 months of living expenses and should be kept in a savings account for easy access in case of an emergency. Number 5 is simple again, but invest money. If you're building an emergency fund, it is safe to start investing to grow your money. There are various options to choose from, but you must do your own homework before investing to avoid investing in something you won't be able to keep up with. You can start by investing in stocks by buying them on the stock exchange. When you own stock, you own part of the company and profit from the rise in price of shares and dividends. Stocks can be riskier than bonds, but the risk varies depending on the corporation. If you're not comfortable with stocks, you can choose bonds, which are kind of like IOUs from a company or a government depending on which one you buy. If you buy bonds, the issuer promises to repay the money with a profit after a specified period. You should also research the types of bonds you invest in to avoid surprises and familiarize yourself with the bond rating agencies. The other option is mutual funds, where you buy a pool of securities, including stocks, bonds, or a mixture of both. Although mutual funds are risky, they also have the potential for good rewards. As a young investor, you should be aware that all three options are risky but can work well with the right timing. Number 6. Automate, automate, automate. Handling money can be stressful. From bills and debts to savings and investments, it can be easy to spend money you weren't supposed to or forget to pay the bills due to business. Fortunately, you can automate your financial life in a few ways. Many financial advisors suggest having a fixed percentage of your salary deducted each month for debts, savings, and investments. This way, there will be no payday that goes by without equal distribution, and you will eventually get used to it. It's a smart way to work. Number 7. Increase your retirement savings. Steadily saving money is a great way to compound your wealth and turn it into a fortune. Many individuals understand the importance of saving for retirement, and common ways to do so include using a 401k plan or an IRA. A 401k account is provided by an employer to help employees save their salary for retirement. The money is often invested in bonds, mutual funds, stocks, guaranteed investment contracts, target date funds, or the employer's stock itself. By contributing a percentage of your salary to this plan, you can invest it in your retirement fund. One of the best features of a 401k plan is that you can choose when to be taxed, either at the beginning or after you withdraw the funds when you retire. The other option is a Roth IRA, which is a tax-advantaged retirement account that allows you to contribute money with reduced taxes. The benefit of a Roth is that the money will not be taxed when you withdraw it until in retirement. But you must be at least 59 years old. Keep in mind that withdrawing from the account before the retirement age always incurs a penalty. Number 8. Stay diversified. Have you heard the proverb, never put all your eggs in one basket? This simple saying has a deeper meaning in the business world, meaning that you should not invest all your money in one place. Some people may argue that you'll have more money if you invest it all in one place, but this does not consider your financial security. Businesses can fail, and the market can drop significantly. It's not a matter of if, it's going to be a matter of when if you're in it for the long term, guys. So, it's important to spread your investments across different sectors to minimize the risk of loss. Number 9. Explore passive income ideas. If you want to build your wealth, you should consider how you can earn more even while you sleep. Having a job that pays well is great, but you should also think about finding a job that can earn you money passively without requiring your full attention. There are many options available, such as blogging, marketing, selling digital products, and drop shipping. One of the most profitable ways to earn a passive income is by investing in real estate. However, it's important to keep in mind that passive income streams still require some attention and may require a significant amount of capital, especially in the beginning, if not a lot of time. Finally, number 10, use a robo-advisor. Managing investments can be difficult, especially if you lack knowledge. Fortunately, you don't have to struggle with your bond ETFs or IRAs, as there are now specialists to help you. A robo-advisor gathers information from clients through online surveys and makes the necessary investments on their behalf. Although some people may not trust these services, they usually make correct investment decisions. Once you have mastered these steps, you can explore other ways that wealthy people grow their wealth, and even if you have a well-paying job, aim for more. These are the 10 wealth-building strategies that can get you to financial freedom the fastest. If you want to increase your financial IQ and reach sweet financial freedom, consider subscribing to The Smart Investor. We'll see you in our next videos, guys.